Unless you're Portuguese, you have likely never heard of this amazing little gem in northern Portugal, where I was lucky enough to live when I first moved over to Portugal from the United States. If you haven't yet visited this special spot, you are in for a treat. Because here, the Mino meets the Atlantic under a sky that lights up like gold at sunset. Cobblestone streets are alive with markets, festivals, and laughter. And centuries of history whisper from every corner. Caminha is not just beautiful, it's one of the best places to live in all of Portugal, ranked second nationwide by Intech, and even hailed as one of the best places to invest in all of Europe. From untamed beaches to vibrant festivals, from ancient Roman and Celtic roots to quiet riverbanks, Caminha offers a grand abundance of what's really important. The heart of Caminha beats right in its central square. Imagine stepping onto cobblestones worn smooth by centuries, where families gather, friends meet for coffee, and the fountain, once the town's only source of drinking water, still stands as a centerpiece of life. On Wednesdays, this little village transforms into a bustling market that draws people from around the countryside. The air is alive with the scent of fresh flowers, farm-fresh fruits and vegetables, cheeses and meats. Caminha is a town that rests on not one, but two rivers. There's the Grand Mino, the river that gives the region its name, meeting the Atlantic, and the smaller, quieter Coura River. In the early mornings, the Mino is dabbled with small, private fishing boats, and it is always breathtaking. The smaller Coura River offers a more intimate serenity. Alongside it runs an extraordinarily long bench, shaded by tall, swaying trees. A short walk through a fragrant, sun-dappled forest leads you to Caminha's beaches and the ocean. Off the coast lies Insua Fort, a 15th century monastery and fortress standing proudly on its own tiny island. I even took a tiny river taxi out there to explore it. I tried to climb inside, but alas, I guess this was a feat better suited to my younger self. And also it's kind of illegal, so probably not my best choice overall. Still, wandering the perimeter, imagining the monks tending candles and sailors seeking shelter from the storms, it's pretty magical. Caminha's rivers, forest, and beaches are more than beautiful. They are a living, breathing tapestry of nature, history, and sacred human moments. As peaceful as Caminha can be, It also knows how to celebrate. As we learned early on, that town comes alive as soon as the weather starts to warm, when festivals and traditions spill into the streets, bringing together locals and visitors alike into a joyful rhythm that has been passed down for generations. One of the most enchanting sights is during Corpus Christi, when the cobbled streets are transformed overnight into carpets of flowers. It is truly a gorgeous sight to take in. All through the night, locals of all ages gather in the streets, carefully placing petals and greenery into intricate patterns. By morning, the town has been turned into a living gallery of color. And yet this beauty is fleeting. The very next day, the Corpus Christi procession passes directly over the carpets, crushing them underfoot. It's a tradition that reminds you that beauty is not meant to last forever. It's meant to be shared, honored, and released. And then there's Caminha's Art Beer Fest, which I discovered late one night when I was actually set to go to bed early. But Caminha had other plans for me. A yearly event that fills the town with music, laughter, and clinking glasses. It's not just about beer, it's about the atmosphere, live music, colorful lights, dancing, and the sheer joy of people of all ages coming together. The central square becomes the heart of these celebrations. Once the source of Caminha's drinking water, the old fountain, still stands as a gathering point, alive again with music, joy, and conversation. When night falls during festival season, Caminha feels transformed. The cooler months may belong to serenity, but the warmer days awaken Caminha into a town of joy, artistry, and connection. It's this dual rhythm, the quiet reflection and vibrant festivity that makes Caminha so unique. Caminha is not just a town of rivers, markets, and festivals. This corner of the Mino has been shaped by countless cultures, from the Celts who first settled these lands to the Romans who valued its fertile soil and strategic waterways. You can still see ancient ruins from these cultures everywhere. Across the river, Monte de Santa Trega rises up on the Galician side of Spain. Thousands of years ago, Celtic tribes lived here in fortified stone villages known as castros. Today, the remains of their round dwellings still cling to the countryside, overlooking the mouth of the Mino. Standing there, you can imagine what they must have seen. A vast river flowing into the sea, a borderland that felt like the edge of the known world. The Romans came later. They left behind roads, artifacts, and traditions that still echo through the culture of northern Portugal. Locals sometimes speak of this region as being a kind of portal between worlds. Maybe it's the way that the tides of the Mino changes direction, flowing towards the sea at one moment and then away from it the next. Maybe it's the mist that settles over Santa Trega, cloaking it into mystery. Or maybe it's simply the way that Caminha holds the past and the present together in a way that feels timeless. Here, every stone, every river, every path seems to whisper a story, a reminder that Caminha is not only a place to visit, but a place to live fully and richly. A place where history isn't just remembered, it's fully alive here. This is Caminha's everyday life, warm, welcoming, and full of flavor. It's in these simple moments, from the market stalls to the cafe tables, that you feel the heartbeat of the town. Caminha may be a gem of history and beauty, but it's also a place that feels like home. Caminha is not just a place that you visit. It's a place that stays with you, from the rivers that shift with the tides to the flower carpets that are made overnight and gone by morning, to the laughter spilling out of the festivals. Caminha is alive with history, tradition, beauty, and soul. It's where time slows down, where neighbors still greet you in the street with a smile, and where every stone, every wave, every path through the forest whispers a story. So whether you come to wander through the ancient lanes, taste the fresh seafood, or simply sit by the river and watch the light change, Caminha will leave its mark on you, I assure you. And once you've been here, you will never quite forget it.